Yo, this is DJ Mike Loud Spice Nice. You dig? Your attitude will determine your altitude. Not everyone that you've encountered in your life will be able to go where you're going. Some people in your life are going to have an exit, and making peace with that will give you substantial amount of maturity growth. Now, I had to read that, I typed that. I just want to express that narrative because just because the person has an exit, or some people have an exit out of your life, or a pause of what may have you, that don't mean their life is going to end up terrible. Um, Sometimes being secluded will bring you a substantial amount of growth because you get to learn yourself, you get to know things that you haven't been aware of before. Okay? And the people that you've encountered in your life, whether you valued them or not, because that's not always the case, that uh you making peace with that will help you in the long run when it comes down to learning your craft and things that you need to do and take care of personally in your life. Now, most times I shoot videos is based on personal growth when it comes down to talents, goals, and strategies of becoming a better version of you when it comes to any form of career, right? Okay, so when you exclude any part of you that's creating the inner you, when you exclude that, you can end up creating conflict for yourself. And most times, when you have an issue, when you are thinking about the naysayers or something of a situation where you talked yourself out of something that you can have, far as let's just say your attitude that you decide that you being very negative towards yourself. Oh, I might not ever get to this point, or you see yourself to that point, or you think you can get there by not doing nothing, or either I take that back. Some people never see themselves going there because the attitude that they develop towards their situation, and we're not talking about you thinking about other people, we're talking about you, the self-inflicted wound that you're placing on yourself. So when you're thinking negative, most times it can come to a negative standpoint of you're manifesting negativity, and you are developing negative energy around you. So when you come to that conclusion, you definitely have to look more into the situation on why you're being negative about it. Is it fear? Is it past failures? Is it something that somebody told you? Or some people did not agree to the direction that you should take with your career or talents that you have? Or is it something that you literally talking yourself out of because you have no idea of a vision that you have, but you feel what you should do? All right. So if your attitude is fair, you have the perseverance where you know that this is something that you want to do, even if you haven't had this idea for a very long time, or if you did, you know deep down in yourself, your inner self is prominent to really feeling what you want to do. You're willing to go through the process of going through it. So when you have that type of attitude, your altitude will change in a perspective of positivity in the matter of diligence, consistency, and actually uh, working on bettering that attribute that you gravitate into that you want to do. If it's the opposite of that, you're never going to get there. You uh, don't see, you don't have a vision, so you're not going to act on it. You're not going to plan towards it because you just don't think you have those capabilities. Then it's going to go the total opposite. You're going to procrastinate. You're not going to get anything done, or you'll half do a project and never come back to it. Order for you to see later, if you check into it, your attitude might change. Like, man, I really was on something. Oh, I really could have done this and I could have made some changes and it probably would have worked this way. So, checking your altitude. What are your surroundings is like? Are you of your surroundings or are you of what's inside of you? Because the outside shouldn't always determine what's going on in the inside. Alright? The inner you, your intuition, whatever you serve, whoever you serve, that's calling you to this moment of taking on such a matter that will help propel you to the next level. Now your attitude is substantial. You have a greatness that you're thinking of. Yes, I'm a little rambling a little bit, but you get what I'm saying. Okay? And shout out to my subscribers and shout out to all my viewers. It's not much right now, but still shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all checking on me. You feel me? And checking up on me and sharing and liking and subscribing. I appreciate that. But y'all check your altitude, alright? But first of all, check your inner man, your inner woman. Your peace of mind. You know, check yourself. Your attitude will determine your altitude. I know it sounds cliche, but literally, work on not self-sabotage. Alright? This is DJ Mike Loud Spice. Nice, I'm gone.